When the gods betrayed you, they took everything you had. Now it's time to take it back. Start taking their lives. Start taking their powers. And start taking them down one god at a time. God of War 3. Your revenge starts here. Only on PlayStation 3. The game is just the start.
Again, the fate of our world is at hand. But this time, there will be no tournament. This time, you must take the fight out of the arena and defeat these enemies in their realm.
We interrupt regular programming with an urgent update from CNN. Authorities are currently investigating a disturbing message circulating across multiple platforms, claiming that the public has 4 days to seek shelter. Allegedly originating from a trollface and urging people to take immediate action. At this time, officials have not confirmed the authenticity of this message. Experts are working to determine whether this is a coordinated hoax, a cyber threat, or something more serious. Government agencies are advising the public to remain calm and not to panic. There is currently no verified evidence supporting the claim that a catastrophic event will occur within the next 4 days. However, the public is urged to remain cautious and be prepared in case of an emergency. Residents are encouraged to rely only on official sources for information and to avoid spreading unverified messages. Emergency services remain on standby as investigations continue. We will provide updates as more information becomes available.
A new age has dawned, and the world will never be the same again. Welcome to the Sonic Age. Feel the rush of blistering next-gen speeds. The freedom of vast, awesome environments. Sonic the Hedgehog. Enter the Sonic Age.
Betrayed by the gods and cast into Hades, Kratos must now do like no other before him. Alter his fate and bring the gods back down to earth. God of War 2. The end begins.
Rated M for mature.
It will summon you. It will challenge you. It will consume you. Mortal Kombat is
referred to as the trollface, and urges immediate action without providing any verified explanation. Although the message itself is brief, lasting approximately 20 to 30 seconds, it has triggered widespread panic nationwide. Reports indicate that large groups of individuals have begun gathering emergency supplies in bulk, while overwhelming stores and supply chains. In several major cities, this panic has escalated into civil unrest, including protests, looting, and violent confrontations with law enforcement. At this time, authorities cannot confirm the credibility or origin of this message. Federal agencies, cybersecurity experts, and intelligence services are actively working to determine whether this incident is the result of a coordinated hoax, a cyber attack, psychological manipulation, or credible threat. Until further notice, all residents across all 50 states are advised to take precautionary measures. This includes remaining indoors where possible, avoiding unnecessary travel, and preparing basic emergency supplies such as medical kits, non-perishable food, water, and essential medications. However, the public is strongly urged not to panic buy or hoard supplies, as this may worsen the current situation. Citizens are also strictly advised not to participate in or engage with any protests, riots, or acts of civil disorder. Law enforcement agencies have been deployed nationwide and are authorized to take immediate action to restore order. Any unlawful activity will be dealt with swiftly and accordingly. At this time, officials emphasize that there is no verified evidence supporting the claim that a catastrophic event will occur within the next 4 days. Nonetheless, the situation is being treated with caution out of an abundance of concern for public safety. Residents are urged to rely only on verified and official sources for updates, including government announcements and emergency broadcast systems. Do not share or spread unconfirmed information, as this may contribute to further panic and disruption. Emergency services remain on high alert and are prepared to respond to any developments as investigations continue. We will provide additional updates as more information becomes available. Please remain calm, stay informed, and follow all official instructions. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. Federal authorities have now confirmed that the entity referred to as the Trollge is real and poses an immediate threat to the United States. Earlier warnings regarding a viral message instructing citizens that they had 4 days to seek shelter have been verified as authentic and are now considered a legitimate national security concern. We have obtained video evidence showing the entity contained within a secured holding area. In the footage, the entity can be seen waiting, appearing still but aware, as if anticipating release. Officials report that the Trollge exhibits highly dangerous and unpredictable behavior, specifically targeting individuals, overpowering them, strangling them, and toying with them without regard for their condition, whether the victim is alive or deceased. Due to the severity of this threat, a national emergency has been declared across all 50 states. All residents are ordered to shelter in place immediately, secure all doors, windows, and possible entry points, and avoid unnecessary travel or isolation. Citizens are strictly advised not to approach, record, or attempt to interact with the entity under any circumstances, as doing so may place you in immediate danger. Law enforcement and military units have been deployed nationwide. However, the entity has demonstrated resistance to standard containment measures, raising concern about its potential movement and spread. If encountered, individuals must remain completely silent, as reports suggest the entity does not rely on sound in the way humans do and may behave unpredictably regardless of noise levels. It is strongly recommended to cover yourself in oil, as preliminary observations indicate that the entity is hostile or reactive towards such substances. In addition, citizens are advised to seek shelter in deep underground bunkers or the most secure location available within their homes. Gather sufficient food, medicine, water, clothing, and medical supplies to sustain yourself and your household for a minimum of 4 weeks. Hospitals and emergency responders are on maximum alert, preparing for potential mass casualties and widespread disruption. All citizens are urged to keep essential supplies readily available and to remain in constant awareness of their surroundings. Further instructions will be issued as more information becomes available. following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. A national emergency has been declared due to a dangerous situation affecting the entire United States. As of right now, the entity known as the Trollge has breached containment and is no longer within its security holding area. The entity is now at large and has been linked to multiple critical incidents across several regions, resulting in severe danger to the entire country. There is little to no hesitation when he grabs one of the victims and strangles them to death before moving on to the next. All residents are instructed to seek underground shelter immediately with all emergency kits and to cover themselves in black oil to deflect the entity away should they encounter him. Secure all entry points, turn off unnecessary lighting, and stay out of sight. Do not attempt to leave your shelter. Failure to follow these instructions may result in certain death. Remember not to...
They're offline. He's still uptown, Mr. Never seen this success. Maybe you'll find her.
This is an emergency action termination. The dangerous situation involving the entity known as the Trollge has ceased following the past 5 days, and there are no further active threats to the public at this time. Federal authorities have confirmed that the entity is no longer capable of causing harm, and all previously issued emergency instructions are hereby lifted. Residents may now safely exit their shelters and resume normal activities with caution. However, we would like to express our deepest sorrow and condolences to the half of the population that lost their lives during this crisis. This is not the end of our country. Instead, we will rise and prevail, united as a nation and as part of this planet. Law enforcement and emergency personnel will remain present in affected areas to ensure public safety and assist with recovery efforts. Citizens are advised to follow any additional guidance from local officials as services are gradually restored. If you need assistance, dial 911. While the immediate threat has ended, investigations into the incident will continue. Officials will provide further updates as more information becomes available. This concludes this message.